Okay, so this is video number 2. I know, I just did a little cliffhanger of guess what I found whenever I went on a walk with George. It was a very long walk. And we basically meandered from where we were up the hill, around the corner, down the hill, to the park area, and then to the scout campground, and then around to this water. It was long. I mean, it wasn't so long that I couldn't handle it, but it was like a 2-mile walk, and my dog George is old and fat and has little legs, and he was just like, Mom, let's go this way, Mom, let's go that way. So he went all over the place. I let him lead, I just followed. Oh, and I picked up a bunch of wood too, so that I can start fires, which is awesome, because then I don't have to pay $5 for a thing of wood, which, is super cheap of me. But that's who I am, and we are in the woods, so why not? So that's what I did. Fallen trees I used. But what I found was dog prints. They were not dogs. We either have wild dogs, which I don't think we do. I think what we have is a wolf pack. I don't know if we have wolves or coyotes or foxes, but there's something. I think the coyotes. They completely woke me up last year when we were at Yellowbanks Campground. It was the first night, and I was terrified, and George is freaking out, and oh my gosh, and and of course, the crazy person that I am, the bad camper that I was, not am anymore, I left a poop ton of food out, and that was a bad idea, because they came and they ate it all. I fed the dogs, but this time, I made sure that everything was inside, and all the other campers did as well. So they came around, and you heard them, and they were, surrounding. You could hear them, and they were coming in, and then the rain started, and I was like, yes! Because they went back to wherever they came from. But the funny thing is that George didn't even wake up. And I think it's because instead of being in an SUV that's super close and, it's just ooh, there's no protection, I'm in a minivan. I mean, I'm in the living room area right now. My dog, Georgia Pooh, is sleeping right behind me. Back there is my bed. Over there is my toiletry section. This is my kitchen. This right here is my office. And that is the driving cabin. I have 1, 2, 3 windows covered. I would need to cover one more, but I wanted to have, or 2 more, but I wanted to have some light come in, so I didn't. And I'm completely comfortable, and I feel very safe in here. So, I mean, I don't even have a heater on. I might turn on the heater later on tonight. It doesn't really heat very much, so I might swap it out with one that I have at home. But the one I have at home is really big. It's big. The one that I have here is that's probably why it doesn't heat very well. Oh, alright, I'll probably bring the other one. But, all that to say, I didn't freak out. So, I think I'm becoming a more confident camper. I didn't freak out whenever the dogs came and surrounded the camp. I didn't freak out whenever the winds came and I felt like I was in the middle of a bad windstorm and it was whoo, swirling around me. And I didn't freak out whenever I heard this very strange tapping sound on my minivan, thinking, okay, are the neighbors coming to get me, trying to save me? They're tap, tap. Is that what's happening? Then I thought, if they were trying to save me, they wouldn't tap so delicately. And I realized that it was my magnetic screen on my sunroof. So even though it was raining, I reached up, I pulled it in so it stopped tapping. And then I just dealt with the fact that it let more rain in, but that was fine. Because there was no more tapping. And whenever I fell asleep at 4 o'clock in the morning, I could finally sleep. So, and then I woke up today and took George for his long walk, and the husband came, and he jumped my vehicle for me, and I know, long pause, you're like, what did he do? Jumped my vehicle for me, my battery, and then we had some breakfast, and we chit-chatted for a minute, and off he went. And then for the rest of the day, it's been Georgie and I. And it's been a lot. There's a bug crawling on me. It's been a lot of fun as I try to kill a bug. There we go. Get out. Bed bug. And closing. So, my neighbors are awesome. They have 2 dogs, one named Georgiana and one named Shelby. And then there's another dog over there that we met. And so, I mean, everybody here is pretty nice. They're just here to hang out with their friends and party and drink and whatever. And I'm here to, like, recenter myself, which is fine because we can do both things in this place. So, all right, now I'm going to put up my windows because it's getting a little bit chilly. And I'm probably going to read a book, maybe take a nap. See what happens next. Okay, everybody, you probably won't hear from me for the rest of the day unless I do like a goodnight video or whatnot. So, have an awesome Saturday. I'm kind of bummed that tomorrow's Sunday, but that means I at least have Sunday. Which means that tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I'm going to wake up tomorrow at some point whenever my body wakes me up. And then I'm going to make some breakfast here and then pack up and go. And unpack, see my kid, go to church. Yeah, do that stuff. So, and then get ready for work on Monday. But the cool thing about work is that it's from 6 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. It's not hard. It's really not too stressful. I mean, it's stressful whenever I screw something up. And it's stressful because I don't want it to end. I really don't want it to end. And it's going to end at some point. But I want it to keep going. And if it doesn't keep going, I need them to like hire me on in a different position. So I keep like dropping that hint. And they have my resume on file, so yay! So, you know, we'll see. It's all in God's hands, and I thank God for giving me this reprieve in life right now. So, okay. Have a good day, y'all.